Hello, subscribers and viewers. Welcome back to AVG News. I'm here to answer a few questions that have been asked about a broadcast that we made a few days ago about access to Zimbabwean documents for Zimbabweans who are based here in South Africa. So the questions that we have been asked, I think there's two of them. The first one is from somebody who says that she's taking care of a child whose mother is based here in South Africa but doesn't have her Zimbabwean ID, which got lost somehow, but he has a passport. So the grandmother of the child was asking what will be needed for the child to have their Zimbabwean birth certificate from the embassy. So what you need to do there is for the mother, for as long as she's still alive, to travel to Zimbabwe or to apply for her ID for her identity document. So right now you cannot apply for that here in South Africa. But what you need to do is for the mother, for as long as she has her passport, she can easily travel back home to Zimbabwe to apply for her ID. The last time I heard, it didn't take long. I think it was a one-day service, 2 days in the longest, for one to obtain their ID, because remember we have moved from those metal ones to instant ones, which are made out of plastic. So it didn't take long. Then she can come here and apply for the child's birth certificate with the documents that we spoke about in our earlier video. The second one was on how somebody can go to the consulate because of the booking system. So what happens is that from the consulate, we hear that the booking system remains in place and one can book their appointment on Wednesdays at 4 p.m. via the consulate website, which is www.zimbabweconsulate.co.za. I will repeat that again: www.zimbabweconsulate.co.za. So you can then go there and apply for your documents. You book every Wednesday, as I've said. So the consulate says the booking system will remain open until all the available slots are taken. You are required to submit or send your relative in Zimbabwe, preferably with a surname similar to yours, to submit your birth and passport application forms in Zimbabwe for processing as early as you can, preferably before the expiry of the 6 months from the date of initiating your application at the consulate. So what they are saying, because there is somebody again who asked how they can submit their forms here. Yes, I spoke about you being able to collect your forms from the consulate, but for you to submit, if you cannot travel back home, you need to send those documents back home to somebody, a relative that you very, very much trust, who will then go and submit on your behalf. And once the passport has been processed, you will then be notified, or the relative can go and check. I've had a number of people that have submitted their documents, they applied here at the consulate, were given the documents, and then they send them home with the money that is required for them to then apply. So they did that, and within weeks, they got their passports. And I'm told that the passports take they take a very short time for them to come out. If you pay $120, you get your passport within a week or two in the longest. If you pay $200, you get it within a week, again, within 3 days rather, or a week. So I'm told that the Zimbabwean passport now is very, very fast in terms of applying and receiving one. So do not listen to people who tell you that the passport is still a long way off from coming as early as we have been told. So I've seen a number of people who have gone there to apply, and they've come back with their passports, and some of them would have taken maybe a week or two. So this is the time for Zimbabweans who need their documents, especially the passports, to apply. And then those that are based in South Africa, you see that the situation is getting tougher and tougher by the day. This is the time for you to take advantage of the consulate services here in South Africa, so that you can go and apply. Even those who do not have their birth certificates, you'll remember that back home there is a documentation process, a massive documentation process, which is targeting 2 million people. The backlog that we had all along, we are told that it was 1 million people, but the government is targeting 2 million people, which means both those that are on the backlog and an extra 1 million who remain undocumented. So this is the time for you to take advantage. Those that have their kids here, you remember that the consulate is always open. And for those who are in KZN, there is an outreach which is ongoing right now as we speak. The consulate visited that province, or is still set to visit the province, to document Zimbabweans who are out there. So let's take advantage of this. If we don't know what to do, or if we want to know to read for ourselves what the services that the consulate is offering, we go to the consulate, which is their website, www.zimbabweconsulate.co.za. Then you can read for yourself. You can also get the contact details of the Zimbabwean consulate there on their website. If you want to call the consulate, the telephone number is +27 11 615 5879, +27 11 615 5879. So this is where you can go. You can call them anytime during working hours, of course, and as long as it is not a holiday. So this is the update that we had for you today. Please subscribe to this channel, share this video, and like it. You can also press underneath. There is a bell underneath the video. You press there for notifications, so that whenever we come live or we post something, you are easily notified and you can just go to it. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest, or rather enjoy your weekend.